Good morning, everyone. We are back at it again, going to another car show, this time even earlier. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. This time Nick is meeting me at the gas station over here near my house, which is right next to the highway, which we're gonna get on. We're actually meeting two other people, another Mustang owner, and another Mustang owner, a GT350 owner from a video a little while back, in case you guys remember that. But anyway, we're gonna meet up with them, and then we're gonna hit the road, about an hour and a half drive to Cars and Coffee, Lehigh Valley. Let's get to it. And since it's 5 a.m. on a Sunday, I'm gonna roll the car out of the garage to try to be at least somewhat, she's a heavy bitch, somewhat considerate when I start the car. Here we go. Figure if I can at least get the exhaust pointed out in the street rather than echoing in the garage, it'll be a little bit quieter. Not bad. Nice little meet up here. Focus. You're getting me? Nick's really happy to be up this early.
Because I don't even feel like
whose Focus is the blue one there? Those wheels are perfect, man. I love those. Those are. No, sorry, Fiesta. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Everybody does at least one. Don't worry.
Those are perfect, man.
That's why I said it definitely gets looks just by having that.
Oh man. So we gotta go in and get a coffee because Nick and I are we're not morning people.
You're gonna get a coffee.
Oh, I want a double shot. Hello, good, how are you?
Thank you.
I hear you beeping over there.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search for you to
So we just pulled up to Cars and Coffee, and Nick actually got picked to be a show car because he's a lucky bastard. So he's over there somewhere, and over there, GoPro, there we go. He's over there somewhere behind those buildings. I'm parked over there in the secondary lot, and we'll meet up with him in a second. So over here in this section is kind of where some of the more higher end stuff and just cars that were selected, and I don't really know what the criteria is. Some cars are like super exotic, worth a ton of money. Others are just maybe a little bit interesting. I know Nick's car got selected. I didn't get selected. Obviously, I'm not cool, but this R8 over here in this, I'm sure this is a wrap or perhaps a dip. It looks kind of more like a wrap, but this looks awesome. Love this. Think of this as a Duramax replacement. I think it would fit pretty well in the street.
I wonder where
Here's another little group of, you know, so just some more exotic or interesting stuff. I mean, this show is absolutely massive. I mean, it really is. This is the biggest car show I've ever been to. That includes Carlisle events, anything. I mean, this is just like ridiculous. This is the third or fourth car lot that we've been in. And I mean, we're talking thousands of people here. It's just ridiculous. It really is just an enormous show, but very cool, you know, for a car enthusiast. There's something here for everybody. There's a McLaren, I believe that's a 650 over there, Spider, next to a 458 Spider. Lots of stuff over here. Porsches, RH, GTRs, Z06s. Oh my gosh, all just really an overwhelming amount of cars. You don't even really know where to start. Big American muscle section over here. Tons of new Mustangs. Nice Sublime Challenger, Corvette. Challengers over there. You got the wheel letters, words, whatever they are on there. Actually looks pretty cool on the Challenger. You got, look at this. I don't know. This is a wrap. The snake skin wrap. Now that is something. It's pretty cool here. A lifted lifted Subaru with mud terrains. This is awesome. I love these. We saw an Outback on the way in that my GoPro wasn't on, unfortunately, so I couldn't get it on video. But we saw an Outback that was lifted like 6 inches, and you know, I like this. It's the total opposite, obviously, of what most people do. They go lower, but personally, I prefer this, going higher. Mud tires, you know, you got the rally stickers. I love it. This is cool. Very nice Gallardo sitting over here. Just amazing how, like, you know, you go to a normal Cars and Coffee or some of the other ones that I've been to, like Lambo would be front and center with the other cars and some other stuff. Here's one just, you know, hiding over here quietly. It's just, the selection here is just insane. And there's everything. Like, there's a Lamborghini over there, and then you have, you know, this old stuff from the 50s and, you know, just interesting, modified old cars. Just the mix of cars here is insane. The biggest supercharger in the world. Listen to that diesel. Coal roller. There's another R33. You're starting to really see these a lot more often. I've seen, you know, of course, now that they're legal, I've seen a bunch of them coming out, but it's just funny how, you know, here's a car that you never saw a couple years ago. Now you're starting to see them a lot. Of course, they're legal now, so it's cool to see them out. My thought is, though, a lot of people are probably going to sell those because they're going to realize, like, once the novelty wears off, it's probably not the best daily driver out there, especially because the steering wheel's on the wrong side and everything. So my theory is the used market on those is going to be flooded probably within the next year or so. But that's just off on a little tangent here, but that's what I think about those. Something you definitely don't see every day. A 25-foot long old Cadillac. Oh man, this thing's gnarly. Now, I spotted this over here. Now, this is a Dodge Dakota Sport, and what you guys might not know is that this is actually from the factory, a convertible. They're very rare, and obviously you don't see them that often, but it's really cool. I mean, this is actually the first one I've ever seen in person, and I'm sure most people assume it's just, you know, some hack job, but no, this is how it came from the factory. This is how you could buy this truck. A really interesting thing. It didn't sell well. That's obviously, you know, why they didn't make it very long, and it was kind of just an experiment, but definitely something cool. You know, I wish you'd see more interesting stuff like this more often from car manufacturers these days. Here we have another fenderless car here. He's got the ratchet plate though, so it all makes sense. This is interesting. The Jap scrap. Oh my God, the student driver sticker. I'm not the only one.